What's up, you guys? How are you? Welcome back to my channel. This is Sandra coming to you guys with this is It's a Deal Cherry. I need to start saying that when I introduce myself instead of saying Sandra. This is It's a Deal Cherry coming back with you with a Goodwill haul. It's very small. I don't know what it was about today, but I found hardly anything. Like, I went to a real Goodwill for the first time in many, many, many months. I went to, I mean, it's a real Goodwill, the one by my house, but they didn't really have much in there. They only had the little $2 stuff that's been on the racks for weeks in the front of the store that they don't change up. They had a 50% off gray tag. I'm sorry, you guys. I keep staring outside. It's so nice to have a blue sky. Let me tell you. That's another reason why I ventured off to another Goodwill, in another about 2 cities away. One of my favorite Goodwills because it's not that crowded there. Usually, it's a nice size, and they have a lot of clothes and dishes and stuff. And so I was trying to see if I can find things to use for my tablescape. You guys, I still haven't had a chance to clear everything. It's not a lot. It's a matter of where to put my boxed items. And when I get off here, I'm going to empty out my kitchen pantry, and I'm going to get rid of some of that stuff in there and start stacking those boxes in there because this is the last weekend of summer. Next weekend is the first weekend of fall, and that's when I want to do my tablescape next week. So I wanted enough is enough. I mean, I do little things here and there and kind of move things around. But right now, I'm in the process of getting things out of the pantry so that I can fit my big item. The juicer's staying out, but I have a Ninja. I have a Ninja. I have a Bullet. I have one of those little personal blenders. And now I just bought a juicer. I have a mixer. I have a pressure cooker. I have mason jars that I got at Aldi's for, what was it, 20, not 20, it was a box of mason jars. I think I got them for $1.25. And there's 8 of them in there. And I got that like a couple of years ago. I bought all they had because the guy that was putting them out was like encouraging me to just buy them all. So I gave them to every family member. So nobody wants them because they already have some. But it's just boxes of things. I have a big pressure cooker. I have a small pressure cooker. So I need to get those things. I have a mixer over there. I have my, the waffle grill. I can get rid of my, I have a mitt I got at a gift exchange, one of those Minnie Mouse coffee maker, a Mickey Mouse coffee maker, and then I also got a Mickey Mouse, the little thing you melt like cheese in. It's like a warmer. So I got all these boxed items that are sitting in my dining room, and then I have cookbooks on my table. I have a apothecary jar, a vase, and 2 lanterns, and that's all I have on the table. I don't really have a lot on the table, but I'm like, my thing is all the stuff in the background in the boxes. So anyway, I got to get rid of that stuff, you guys. Anyway, so I'm going to get into this. It's a small thrift haul. I have a couple of things I'm going to show you. I got it uh, at Walmart. I'm not going to show you all the groceries. I went out and I got a lot of the stuff, like canned goods, this week from stuff that I had to put in the freezer already, like ground turkey. I bought cheese. I bought vegetables, celery. I'm going to make a pot pie tomorrow. And, just it's the usual stuff I always get. But I did get a ton of canned goods because stock up on my 3-month quarantine in case we got to get locked down again. I want to have my little canned beans, and I got some green beans and soups and chilies and just stuff like that. I'm trying to stock up on, and then every time I order, I try to get the ground turkeys and bags of the chicken breasts. Anyway, just keep the freezer stocked. Excuse me. I could only put so much in the freezer, and that's the thing. I don't buy too much in the freezer because I already have a ton of vegetables in there, and that's another thing. I just want to make sure I have a ton of beans and vegetables. I could live off those too. You know what I mean? I don't, but in an emergency, if we had to go in a lockdown or whatever, And if I'm unable to get milk, meat, not meat, I don't eat meat, but chicken and fish and stuff like I wanted to the last time we locked down, then I know I'll be good with beans and vegetables. You know, that's just me. I got tuna in there. So anyway, like I said, y'all get ready because you don't know. Get your flu shot. I already got that. My arm was a little achy, but that's gone and I'm good. So yeah, today it's just you guys. If you guys, I'm sure you know, half of the United States is on fire. But today, the winds have really shifted off the coast, going east, and they say they could see the smoke all the way in New York. Like in this, it's high, but it's reached the East Coast, and so you know our coastal air is kind of blowing on. And you guys, let me tell you, it is so nice to see a blue sky again. California without our beautiful blue skies, and they are back. Now, granted, when I was coming over the bridge from Torrance, I was coming up over over the LA River, over the bridge into Long Beach, and you could see out in our training classes are out there in Monrovia, up in the hills, and it's clear enough to where you can see, and it's still hazy, like you can't see the ridges of the mountains and stuff, but you see this big plume of smoke. Like you just see it's all clear, and then you see this big plume of smoke. And like where I live, that's the closest fire that we have right now, is the one over towards Monrovia. And so, you know, prayers for people that live out there. That's our training. For my job, our main training location is in Monrovia, and it's like right there at the base of the mountain. I don't think, not at the base, but like, I remember my first time going there, sitting in the parking lot of Home Goods, staring at the snow at the top of the mountains. You know, that's how close we are. So, I mean, it is fairly close, but hopefully everything is okay down there. I love Monrovia. It's so nice over there. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to jump into my haul. I bought a few things in Mercari. Let me show you that first. I just saw this. They brought it out. It was $3.99. I sell things on Mercari and Poshmark. Mercari's more so hard goods, t-shirts. I have some t-shirts on Poshmark. I'm going to transfer over to Mercari. Poshmark, I want to stick to more trendier, you know, more expensive clothes. I'm trying to shift into the winter and buy more things that are people want. I mean, more things that are sought after. And so I noticed in my Poshmark closet, I have things that aren't really like too good a name brand, but I mean, you have to understand, you find what you find, you know, but I am going to be a little careful in what I buy. So, some stuff I will be taking. You know, the funny thing is I sold a dress yesterday that I got for $2, and it sold for 10. And after fees and everything, I think I made like $7. No big money maker, but I was getting ready to take it off. Like, I mean, every time I look at certain items, and I'm like, well, I'm just going to take that off, you know, and give it away or whatever, and then it sells. So I'm like, okay, let me just leave it on there. You know, and this one, it's funny because this one had it didn't have any likes. Like, and I've sold several pieces like that. It's like there's certain things that people like, they like. I had one shirt that had literally like 23 likes. And so I kept lowering the price. Finally it sold. And it wasn't even that high, but then I have certain things that are been fixed at a certain price, and then all of a sudden, bam, somebody buys it, and it's just really weird. But I noticed that when they're really highly sought after items that are like people really buy up, they go fast too, you know, and you don't. Anyway, I don't want to get too much into that. I don't already got too much into it. But you guys, anyway, I found a Pixar Disney Toy Story puzzle, and I thought that was really cute. And it was only $3.99. It was on the rack that they just brought out. It's normally $12.96, but it was $3.99. So I said $4. Why not? I tried to post it for $15 and see what happens. I did go and do some comps, and there were other puzzles in there. So for 10, 12, I figured if I send it for 15, then that's room for offers, you know. So yeah, but it's sealed. It's sealed. It's never been open, and that's what made me buy it. Never been open. So it's totally sealed, never open or anything. And it's a Toy Story puzzle. So, yeah, and I know Toy Story is pretty popular among some people. Also, I found this cup, and they had two of them like this. I only bought one because I have so many Starbucks cups. But this is the simple Starbucks cup that they have. Now, I have a ton. What I used to do is I used to buy the Valentine's Day Starbucks. So I have a lot of Valentine's Starbucks cups in my kitchen, and I drink out of one every morning, but I have different cups. And so anyway, I saw these, and these are like the regular. I like the size because it's smaller. Mine, the one that I'm drinking out every morning, is like bigger than this. It's a real big one, but it had the stopper in it. And it was a trip because I'm like, okay, so did somebody buy the cup and just never use it? It was two of them, and they both had these in it. And they were $2.99. That's why I only bought one, because I wasn't trying to buy two for $3. And I got a ton of cups in there. But it's just their regular standard Starbucks mug. So eventually I want to get rid of all my mugs and just have Starbucks mugs. But I really like that. It's nice and simple. And what else did I get? Also, now I have two just like this, guys, but in yellow. So when I saw this color reminded me of fall. The yellows remind me of fall too. But this reminds me, because I have a placemat that has this color in it. And it's two of them. I just thought they were really cute. I have just like these, but they're yellow on my shelf. And they go with my lemon table stuff. I have a whole shelf full of lemon stuff and yellow stuff and things like that. So, but this I thought would be perfect because it's kind of like a not a cranberry. It's not like a red. It's like, I don't know what you call it. But anyway, I thought it would go nice because it matches the table mat that I have that I want to do my tablescape. So this was $2.99. Both of these were $2.99. So I wish the cups were like that, or the mugs, but they were $2.99 each. So yeah, these are really nice. They both have the stoppers in the bottom. So I was happy about that. I do got to soak them real good. So I thought those were really cute. I love them. It's like a little ball. But the yellow ones are just like this. It's so funny. They're exactly like this. I have to show you guys one day all my lemon stuff. But it looks just like this. And my sister was like, "Oh, I want that." I even found a yellow ice bucket. It's so cute. I think I had showed you guys that on one of my videos. So in the clothes department for Poshmark, right now what's really popular is flannels. Flannels, thick ribbed sweaters, that type of thing. It's really popular. Jeans. So I'm trying to look for more of that type of thing for my closet, because my closet still has majority summer things in it. Although I am getting there. I mean, I have things that I still need to list too. So, but yeah, flannels. They say flannels are very, very popular. And so I found this cute Lucky Brand size XL, which is good. And the gray was 50% off. So this was $6.49, 50% off. Our long sleeves are $6.49, 50% off. So I got it for what, $3.50, and so it's just a flannel with let me see, what is that? There's a little tear on it. I didn't see that. Oh, mishmash. I have to list that and say it's very little. I mean, I think it'll still sell, but I do have to disclose that and let them know that it is a little tear, and that's because it rolls up. So it rolls up, and this comes out, and then you put on. Somebody must have yanked it, and then it ripped. But yeah, I gotta disclose that. Let me look at the other one. And see, this is the other thing. When I used to go before the COVID struck, I used to be able to go to the Goodwill and go pack up my cart with a bunch of stuff and then sit down and do comps before I buy it. run comps on and see how much they're going for, check over all my items carefully. I used to be able to do, but now you can't go in there and sit on the furniture. I don't want to sit on the furniture. I don't want to even take my phone out. So, you just have to be really careful when you pick the items that you get. But I mean, like I said, it was 50% off, so it was $3.50. I'm sure I can probably get a good $12 for it. I'll post it for probably about 18, 15, and then that is room for offers. And so, yeah, as long as I get more than what I paid for it, I'm good. But yeah, so it's just a nice Lucky Brand flannel. And I like the color in that. The color is really nice. Really like this. Sometimes they have extra buttons in here. I don't see the extra buttons, but none of the buttons are missing, so that's all right. Yeah. Usually to be here, but there's no extra buttons on it. Oh yeah, there is. Found it. So that's that. It still has this little thing on there. I don't know why people keep that on there. I'm just gonna keep it on there. But yeah. So it's one extra button. So that's pretty nice. It's by Lucky Brand. I didn't see it before. They had some really cute stuff, other cute stuff, but it was damaged. Stuff I was able to catch. And then the last thing from the first Goodwill that I found, I thought this was really cute. Now I paid up for this, but I know that it's gonna sell good. It's by J. Jill. It's a denim size small shirt, and I just thought that was really cute. Just the cut and everything on the front. I think that's really cute. This is going to sell. And J. Jill is really popular. I had another J. Jill piece that sold really well. Oh, you guys. We had an earthquake last night. That thing scared me. I'm thinking I'm so tired, but then I remember we had an earthquake last night at 11:30. It was centered in El Monte. What was it? South of not El Monte. They said El Monte, but they said south of Puente Hills, over like in Whittier Narrows, where we had one of our other big earthquakes. It was only a 5 something, but it shook so hard, I guess because it was a shallow earthquake. But this one they said was 10 miles below ground, and it was south of La Puente. And so that's near Whittier Narrows, which is a big fault line. Oh, I was in bed, oh my gosh, tossing and turning because it's so hot at night. I don't know why it's so hot at night, but you guys, I was tossing and turning, and then I finally was just kind of dozing off, and all of a sudden you could hear it first. It's kind of, you hear it, and then all of a sudden my room was like, and it comes down and it goes, and I'm like, I jumped up, my cat was meowing, and it's like, oh my gosh. Yeah, I live in California all my life. I have felt many earthquakes. Every time it's like, initially you're like, okay, is this the big one? Because we got the big one coming. And so I always stop and say, is this the big one? But it shook hard. Usually, like the last earthquake that we had, and I told you guys about, it was more of like this. Like it was more swaying. Like it was literally like this. This one was do-do-do-doom, do-do-do-doom. I was like, oh my gosh. But you kind of sit there and you think about it and you're like, okay, is this the big one? And then when it calms down, you're like, okay, let me get up. So I jumped up, and then of course I jumped up, but I got in the doorway. They tell you to get in the door, then they stop telling you to get in the doorway. So I stood in the door, and I'm like, well, where else am I going to go? So I just hung out in the doorway, opened the door. My cat's freaking out. I get on the phone. Everybody's sleeping. It was 11:30. It was 11:38. Everybody was sleeping. And then my niece texted me, and she goes, she said, she asked if I was okay, and I was like, yeah. I said, are you guys okay? And they're like, yeah. And so she said, yeah, she thinks it was in Mexico, and I'm like, Mexico? And we felt that because the way it was shaking, if it was shaking like that in Mexico, if it was shaking as hard as it was here and it was centered in Mexico, then there's devastation in Mexico. So I was like, it can't be in Mexico. And so I started going on, and then they have a breaking news, and one of the news ladies said, she was getting in her car, telling her husband she's on her way home from the studios, and when he said there was an earthquake, and then all of a sudden she got a text telling her to come back into the news studio or news place, and she went back, and then they went on air because I kept flipping all the channels trying to look for the news, and then finally one by one they were on the air, and they said news people that were leaving came back. And because I think our last news is like 11 o'clock, so they all came back to the station. Everybody was doing their report. Then they have this earthquake specialist that every time there's an earthquake, they get her on the line, and so she's real busy. And so she got on and was explained. It was a 4.6, then they downgraded it to a 4.5, and then they said it was centered near the Whittier Narrows fault line. And so, but yeah, you guys, that's just part of living in California. We got fires, we got earthquake, we're shaking and baking. But anyway, you know what? As long as you got the Lord, honey, you ain't got to worry about it. He's gonna take care of us. We just got to make sure that when we do have an earthquake, that we ain't near no certain things, and just make sure we got to get our little earthquake kits together, and just be ready for it, because they say it's inevitable. We are going to have on our San Andreas fault. They said it's going to be devastating. That's why all the buildings out here are earthquake proof, because the San Andreas fault is going to shake it, shake it, shake it. It's gonna. They say, I guess it's supposed to be like an 8 point something, or whatever. It could be capable of 8 or 9. And last night was only a 4.5, and that was like, I'm like, oh Lord. Anyway, so let me get back to. Anyway, so I went to just all off on. So I went to Torrance, Goodwill, and there they take your little temperature as well, which I'm very happy for. And so I go in there. Wasn't a lot of people in there at all. People are not. I'm just gonna say this. People do not know how to social distance. Both stores, they don't. People they totally ignore it. They get all up on you. This one lady, I had to tell her, "Can you please give me 6 feet? Can I have 6 feet?" And she didn't. Well, she didn't speak English, so she didn't know what the heck I was saying. So I was just like, you know what? It's pointless. So I was the better person, and I just walked away. So anyway, yeah. So anyway, I went to the Torrance Goodwill, and that was disappointing just as well. Didn't find much there. I just found a few things. And I like these because as well as getting dishes and stuff, I like to have simplicity as well. And if I have like dinner parties or whatever, I would prefer going simple with all white and keep it basic. I mean, I like all the frilly plates and all that stuff. That's wonderful. But I don't have room for all that. I do my little tablescapes, and I'll mix and match and put little things in there, whatever. But I'm not going to go out there and buy 15 sets of dishes with flowers and plums and Santa Clauses and all that stuff on it. I got to keep it simple. I ain't got room for all that. So I do like to get little serving things when we do go back to normal, and I have people over. I'd like to have little things to where, I could just have all white and then put my little decorations in there to, some pops of color or whatever. Call me boring. I don't care. But I found these, and I thought these are really, really neat. These are like little dipping sauces, thingies. But I just like the shape of these, how they looked. And these are by Pier 1 Import. They were each $1.99, so I bought them both. Oh, they were 50% off of Gray Tag, so I got both of these for $2, which was really good. I wish they had 2 more, so I can make it part of a tablescape, but that's fine. It was from Pier 1 Imports, and they're just like little, to me, I would like to use them for like dips. If I have something, like the other day I fried some fish, and I like to make my little sauce. I might make this little fish sauce, and I like to have little bowls for dipping sauces, and just little things. And I mean, I can always use this on a table for 2. But yeah, I just thought these are really cute. I'm just taking off the taking off the price tag. It just annoys me when it stays on there. But I gotta get these, get the bleach, soak all this stuff, get the corona off. No, I'm just playing. Hopefully there's no corona. So yeah, so it's just two of these. This one's kind of rubbed off. I don't know why that one rubbed off so easy. But that's how I realized, because these were both together. They were sitting with each other, but they're marked no, they're marked $1.99. But this one said Pier 1 Imports, and I know that's a good quality. So yeah, I thought these were really, really cute. I hope you guys can see those. I don't know, the light is kind of strong. See how this sits inside? I like that. That's pretty neat. So that's those. So I will be washing that. And then, now for what I found at Walmart. Nothing big, you guys. You know, I always make it sound like it's going to be all grand, but it ain't. Y'all, excuse me. I got out of the shower. I like to wet my hair when I get in the shower, and then put little oils in it, massage it. I'm trying to low manipulation on my hair, and I'm trying to do this hair journey, so bear with me. You guys, they finally got my favorite. I peeled the sticker off of this, you guys. I don't know. I peeled it off. I don't even know why I peeled it off. I shouldn't have took it off. But anyway, the other one has it on there. So it is pumpkin spice. This is my favorite of all time candle. I mean, I like this better than all the Yankee and all the expensive candles. I like this, and this was only, I think these are three something at Walmart. So yes, go to Walmart and stock up. If you are a pumpkin smelling lover, then you guys need to scoot on to Walmart and buy these now, because let me tell you, these things go so fast. Every year I run out and I grab these as quick as I can, because you go back the next time, they're all gone. I mean, like, I can never, like, go in November or the end of October to get these candles, because they will be gone by then. So I urge you to get out there and get your candles. So I did buy two of these, and so I have those two. I have these three down here. I'll probably get two. I'll probably get two more. I just love my house smelling like pumpkin. But yeah, you guys, I did really good on that. I just love these. These are cute. Everything I got. I may have gotten little, but I like everything I got. I really am in love with everything I got, you guys. So anyway, that is the end of my haul. I did get something from Amazon today, but I don't know if I should do it's just one thing though, so I'll save that. I'll save for later. So anyway, you guys have a wonderful Saturday. Enjoy the blue skies. If you live in Southern California, it is blue out there. It's still got the little smoky haze, but let me tell you, it's still blue. You could see the blue. It's nice. People are out. People are wearing their mask. You know, I haven't seen very many. I seen one lady coming out of, where did I see her coming out? Somewhere I was at. She was walking out. She didn't have a mask on. But everybody else I didn't see, and that's one thing I really pay attention to when I go out, is who's wearing a mask. So everybody had a mask on. I love going to Goodwill out here. Every Goodwill, they take your temperature. They have all the baskets. They wipe down the baskets. All the baskets over there wipe down. As people leave, they grab the baskets and wipe them all down for you and put them over there. So as you come in, you just grab a basket. So I love that. And I love that, of course, everything's marked. California, let me tell you, they on it. I don't know where it is everywhere else, but they are on it. Downtown Long Beach literally closed down Pine Avenue from, gosh, I don't even know where it starts, but all the way to Ocean Boulevard. Completely closed down the streets where they have a nice they have really, really nice restaurants, movie stars go to. They come down. There's that fish place on the corner that I've seen a couple of movie stars at, but they say a lot of famous people go there. Different spots downtown. So I'm sure they did do in other states too, but downtown Long Beach, they've blocked off all the streets, and it's just tents and outdoor, patios, and while all this is going on, all that's blocked off and people are just out going to the restaurant. Even around here, our Denny's, big tents in the parking lot. Everywhere you go, that's a restaurant. They literally, the sidewalks are big out here, so they turn half the sidewalks. Some of the streets over here are blocked off or barricaded. They have the big orange barricade things, and then they have the tables in the street, and they're doing really good about social distancing. Yeah, and everybody, it's really good. I mean, I haven't been out, and just going out today, and just being out there and just seeing more during the weekend. And you could tell, California or Long Beach at least. And Torrance, whatever, they're really proud. Even there's a thrift store around the corner. I keep saying I want to go over there because there's long lines of people. Like my sister went to Savers, long line of people. They only let you in, one person come out. They have a capacity, and then once that one person comes out, then they let that many people in, and they keep track of who's going in. Well, this place over right down the street, half a block away, there's a thrift store, very popular thrift store in the Bixby Knolls area, and long line. And as one person comes out, they let one person in. I'm just like, hey, we got this under control. I like that. I really like that they're really controlling things, and using, well, some people are using social distancing, but the stores are very aware of what's going on and very cautious, and I like that, and I thank them. Anyway, so I'm going to let you guys go. And I'm going to try to bring you guys on tonight. I might do the table mat tonight. I don't know. I'll have to see, because I want to get into that, what you call it right now. I want to get into that pantry and pull some stuff out so that I can get some of these boxes in there. So anyway, I'm going to talk to you guys later. You have a wonderful weekend. Don't forget to wear your mask. Leave me some comments. Give me a thumbs up. Talk to you later. Oh, look at my hair. It's all gray. Y'all, I have gotten so gray since I've been home. Anyway, bye.